Spellbound by Nora Roberts, Chapter 10. Visions fled through his head, too many to count. Voices hummed and murmured, women wept, charms were chanted. He swam through them and weighed down with weariness. Someone told him to sleep, to be easy, but he shook off the words, and the phantom hands that stroked his brow. He had slept long enough. He came to, groggy, aching in every bone. The thin light of pre-dawn filtered the air. He thought he heard whispering, but decided it was just the beat of the sea and the flow of the wind through grass. He could see the last of the stars just winking out, and with a moan he turned his head and tried to shake off the dream. The cat was watching him, sitting patiently, her eyes unblinking, dazed. He pushed himself up on his elbows, wincing from the pain, and saw that he was lying on the ground outside the ruins. Gone were the tall silver spears, the glowing torches that had lighted the great hall. It was as it had been when he'd first seen it, a remnant of what it once had been, a place where the wind wound about and the grass and wild flowers forced their way through the stony ground, but the scent of smoke and blood still hung in the air. Brianna. Panicked, he heaved himself to his feet and nearly stumbled over her. She was sprawled on the ground, one arm outflung. Her face was pale, bruised, and her white robe torn and scorched. He fell to his knees, terrified that he would find no pulse, no spark of life. But he found it, beating in her throat, and shuddering with relief he lowered his lips to hers. Brianna, he had said again, Brianna. She stirred, her laughter spluttering, her lips moving against his. Kaylin, you came back. You fought for me. You should have known I would. He lifted her so that he cradled her against him, resting a cheek on her hair. How could you have kept it from me? How could you have sent me away? I did what I thought was best. When it came to facing it, I couldn't risk you. He hurt you. Small hurts soon over. She turned and laid her hands on his face. There were bruises there as well, cuts and burns. Here. Gently she pressed her hands over them and took them away. Her face knit in concentration. She felt and stroked her fingers over his body. There, no pain, no more. You're hurt. It's a different matter to heal oneself. I have what I need in the cupboard in the kitchen. We aren't alone here. We weren't alone here. After? No. Family watches over. The white bottle. The square one. The small green one with the round stopper. You have explaining to do, Brianna, when you're stronger. Yes, we've things to discuss. With an expert hand and experienced eye, she mixed the potions into the glass, let them swirl and merge until the liquid went clear as plain water. But would you mind, Kaylin? I'd like a bath and a change of clothes first. Conjure it, he snapped. I want this settled. I would do that, but I prefer the indulgence. I'll ask you for an hour. It's only an hour, Kaylin, after all. One thing. You told me you couldn't lie to me, that it was forbidden. And never did I lie to you. But I came close to the line with a mission. 1 hour, please. He let her go and tried to soothe his impatience by brewing tea. His cloak was gone, he noted, and the sweater she'd woven for him stank of smoke and blood. He stripped it off, tossed it over the back of the chair, then glanced down as the cat came slinking into the room. So how do I handle her now? Cal cocked his head, studied those bland blue eyes. Any suggestions? You'd be her familiar, wouldn't you? Just how familiar are you? Content with the cat for company, he crouched down and stroked the silky black fur. Are you a shapeshifter, too? Those eyes look at me from out of that face for a white stag. Letting out a breath, he simply sat on the floor and let the cat step into his lap and knead. Let me tell you something, Hiccup. If a two-headed dragon walked up and knocked on the kitchen door, I wouldn't blink an eye. Nothing is ever going to surprise me again. But he was wrong about that. He was stunned with surprise when Brianna came downstairs. She was as he'd seen her the night before, with her power had glowed in her face. You were beautiful before, he managed, but now? Is this real? Everything's real. Would you walk with me, Cal? I'm wanting the air and the sun. I have questions, Brianna. I know it. You're angry because you feel I deceived you, but it wasn't deception. You sent the white stag to lure me into the woods away from you. I did, yes. I see now that Ladistar knew, and he used it against me. I wanted you safe, knowing you now, the man you are now. That became more important than the rest. But he tricked you into removing the protection I'd given you, then sent you into dreams to cloud your mind and make you doubt your reason. There was a woman. She said she was your mother. My mother? Was she in the garden wearing a foolish hat of straw? Yes. She wasn't meant to interfere, but perhaps it was permitted, as I bent the rules a bit myself. The air is clearing of him. The flowers still bloom here. He saw the circle of flowers, untouched and unscarred. It's over then, completely. Completely, she thought, and fought to keep her smile in place. He's destroyed. Even at the moment of his destruction, he tried to take us with him. He might have done it if you hadn't been quick, if you hadn't been willing to risk. Where's the globe now? You know where it is. And there it stays, safe. You trusted me with that, but you didn't trust me with you. No, that was wrong of me. You were going to take poison. I couldn't face what he had in mind for me. I couldn't bear it. However weak it makes me, I couldn't bear it. If I'd been a moment later, you would have done it. Killed yourself. Killed yourself, he repeated, jerking her head up. You couldn't trust me to help you. No, I was afraid to. I was afraid, hurt, and desperate. Have I not the right to feelings? Do you think what I am strips me of them? No. Her mother had asked almost the same of him, he remembered. No, I don't. Do you think what I'm not makes me less? Stunned, she shook her head, pressing a hand to her lips, and turned away. It wasn't only he who had questioned, she realized. Not only he who had lacked faith. I've been unfair to you, and I'm sorry for it. You came here for me and learned to accept the impossible in only one day. Because part of me accepting it all along. Burying something doesn't mean it ceases to exist. We were born for what happened here. Why were her shoulders slumped, he wondered. We've done what we were meant to do, and maybe it was done as it was meant to be. You're right, of course. He can't come back now and touch you. No, nor you. Then with a laugh, she brought his hand to her cheek. Oh, Cal, if I could give you a picture as fine and bold as any of your own, how you looked when you hefted that sword over your head, the light in your eyes, the strength rippling waves around you, I'll carry that with me always. She turned then, walked gaily into the circle of flowers. Kaylin Farrell, you met your fate. You came to me when my need was great, when my life was imperiled. In this place you stood between me and the unbearable, fought against magic dark and deadly, wielded a sword for me. You've saved my life, and in so doing, saved this place and all I guard in it. Quite a speech. She only smiled. You're brave and true of heart, and from this hour, from this place, you are free. Free? Understanding was dawning, and he angled his head. Free from you, Brianna? Free from all and ever. The spell is broken, and you have no debt to pay. But a debt is owed. Whatever you ask that is in my power, you shall have. Whatever boon you wish will be yours. A boon, is it? Oh, let's say like immortality? Some things aren't within the power I hold. Too tough for you, huh? But if I decided on, say, unlimited wealth and incredible sexual powers, you could handle that? Her chin shot up another inch, went rigid. I could, if it's what you will, but a warning before you choose. Be wary and sure what you wish for. Every gift, even given freely, has a price. Yeah, I've heard that. Let's think about it. Money, sex, power, maybe. Power's good. I could have a nice island in the Caribbean and a bending boat. I could get into that. This offer was not made for your amusement, she said stiffly. No, well, it tickles the hell out of me. All I had to do was knock off an evil wizard and save the girl, and I can have whatever I want. Not a bad deal, all in all. So, just what do I want? He narrowed his eyes in consideration, then stepped into the circle. You. Eyes widening, she jerked back. What? You. I want you. To do what with? Oh, you've no need to waste a boon there. She lifted her hands to unfasten her dress and found them caught in his. That too. Yeah, in fact, I look forward to quite a bit of that. The warrior was back, she thought dizzily. There, the glint of battle triumphed in his eyes. What are you doing? I'm holding you to your boon. You, Brianna, all of you. No restrictions, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, that's the deal. You want me? I'm not getting down on one knee when it's my boon. You're free. The spell is broken. I have no hold on you. Don't you? You can't lie to me. You were born loving me. You'll die loving me. Yes. Look at me, he murmured, easing back as she trembled, and see. Beautiful Brianna, mine, only mine. Kaylin, you love me after it's done, after it's only you and only me, you love me? I was born loving you. I'll die loving you. This is real, she said in a whisper. This is true magic. It's real. Whatever came before, this is what's real. I love you, Brianna, you. The woman who puts whiskey in my tea, and the witch who weaves me magic sweaters. Believe that. I do. Her breath released in a shudder of joy. She felt it. Love, trust, acceptance. I do believe it. It's time we made a home together, Brianna. We've waited long enough. Kaylin Farrell, she wound her arms around his neck, pressed her cheek against his. Your boon is granted. The end.